Hey y'all, it's me, Reborn Tatty. So I've been super way busy and when I'm traveling and stuff like that and gonna be traveling, I'm definitely just trying to get everything together. So just want to say sorry it's been so long that, I made a video, but here we are. So I'm here with Casper. As you know, he is the first baby that I painted, and today's video I'm going to be kind of going over, I want to talk about the tag that I was tagged in. So I got my little note of questions over here because I was tagged by Sandra over at Frozen in Time Reborns. So yeah, I wanted to do this like little question thingy like that, and yeah, just kind of update y'all on what's going on. So right now, me and Casper, we're over here at my husband's grandparents. So they're actually in between where we are in Colorado and Utah. So on our way to the Rose Doll Show, we are going to be just visiting with his grandparents as well. So I'm in Grandma's hippie hut. Obviously, you're like, wait a second, Reborn Tatty, this is not your normal setup. No, it is not. No, it is not. We are not home, but we are at home, away from home right now. So, yeah, just also too, I've been like recently getting a lot of like dental work and that kind of stuff, that whole process. So just wanted to share with y'all my new teeth, because they just, I'm glad that I finally have my permanent crowns, because I was wearing temporary crowns, and if you've had them, you know that stuff it's not fun. But yeah, so I want to show you guys. What do you think? Huh? You like them? I love them. Looks cute. Love it. Love it. Okay. So then that way, in case you see the shiny, shiny, shiny. Yeah, that's just because my two front teeth are now officially, finally permanent crowned. So happy about that. So let's get to these questions, yo. So there, I didn't necessarily know, like, I have not yet been tagged, like, in a video to do something like this. So this is my first time kind of doing something like that. Definitely different from normally what I'm doing, but hey, this is cool. I like this. But yeah, so I'm going to read to you the questions. I might put them in the description and whatnot, because then, I can tag some people as well in this video. So it says to tag, 3 other artists so that they can fill out the question. Well, make a question video, not fill them out, obviously. But yeah, so I'm going to be going in a little bit like different of an order than necessarily what they were like tagged at and presented as. So just so you know. Okay, so I'm going to start off with, do you have other hobbies? So I do have other hobbies, a lot of other hobbies. I don't know. I feel like everything that I do is kind of like hobby-like in a way. I mean, in a sense. So you guys know, if you've been watching my channel and you're not new here, you know that I'm a tattoo artist and I tattoo. So that is like predominantly what takes a lot of my time, and that's, kind of my focus, if drawing art for that or coming up with concepts and, just stuff like that, revolving really around in the tattoo world. Hence the name Reborn Tatty, in case you didn't get it. Now you got it. So I like to sculpt. I like to paint. I just recently got into reborn painting. So that's really cool. I don't know, any kind of hobby that I've really been able to like craft. Sewing. I love to sew different things. Um, I last year I had that stroke, and when I had a stroke, it just made my dexterity just not as great. So there's certain things that my dexterity is better at, certain things it's not so great at. But occasionally, I do like to do other things, obviously outside of dolls. A thing that, like, I guess I would consider like a really big hobby ever since I was young, would be marksmanship. I used to go shooting on the weekends. Like, Sunday was shooting with my dad, and we would go, and I actually had a class, and I did marksmanship competitions and stuff like that when I was much younger. And then obviously that I didn't really necessarily keep staying into that because my living situation had changed. But I love guns. I love to go shooting. It's one of my favorite things. Um, I personally, I have my favorites, and in the future, maybe I'll share some stuff like about what's my favorites in that for like necessarily that hobby. I don't know. But yeah, so I do got lots of hobbies. Like I said, sculpting. I do like to sculpt. I like to just try different creative things. I don't know. Just constantly creating. Any hobby that involves that, I could be about it. But those are some of my hobbies that I have outside of doll collecting. Now let's go to another question. Where is your dream vacation? So, in all honesty, I don't really travel that well. I don't travel that well just because it kind of like disturbs my routine of things, of like my daily life. So it's just a change in routine of things, and it can be disruptive to me, like mentally, physically, just, I don't know, just different ways. But if I had to pick like a dream vacation or something to that extent, I like to go camping. My husband and I, we like to come out to grandma and grandpa's and be able to come and, spend the weekend or spend a week or whatever we can at the time. Love being around in the mountains. That's, kind of like where we're at right now. But I love being in the mountains, and it's one of my favorite places to be. I am not really particularly fond of like the ocean, or I do enjoy, like, I love being able to see like the Colorado River out in this area. It's gorgeous. Then you kind of get more into the mountains of, Moab, and more like the desert type scene, especially. I don't know. I like this. I like this area. I wouldn't necessarily say that like this is what people would typically call a vacation, but I mean, I'm just saying, like, to me, I like more staycationing and places that I can just relax and kind of unwind in. So, and then as we kind of go through Utah and then we come back around, we're going to be coming again to grandma and grandpa's, and hopefully get some extra grandma grandpa time. So yeah, I mean, vacation, spending it, I don't know, kind of out camping in the mountains. That's my ideal, honestly. Yeah. So let's see. What makes a perfect Saturday night? I know that this one did have multiple choices, but I guess I was lazy. I didn't write down none of the multiple choices, but I mean, honestly, what's my perfect Saturday night? I don't know. I like to do the videos. I like to just unwind, be able to watch cartoons. I love watching cartoons. I love Um, I love just kind of chilling out, eating. Saturday night is really just some time to just relax, you know? Like for me, I like to, I'll have my babies, have my plushies, maybe make a video, um, relax, be able to watch cartoons. I love cartoons. So, night like I would probably say 90% of the things that I watch are usually animated series or animated movies, stuff like that. That's definitely my preferred. Yeah, it just makes me happy. So, let's see. Next question. Do you have pets? Oh, yeah. I got plenty of pets. So, I have Prince. Prince is my American bully, and he is, I want to say about like, he's going to be turning, I think he's turning 11 this year. So he's going to be turning 11 this year. He's just a big 75 pounds of cute cuddliness. He's just big boy, real cute, real cuddly. Sweetest thing in the world. I have two cats technically. I have a like a just a, I don't know, domestic like a tuxedo type cat. Her name is Thor, and she is like black and white. Like I'll be putting in pictures obviously when I'm talking about him. But yeah, and I believe she's like 12 or 13 or something like that. She was my husband's cat, like before we had met. Like we had our animals before we had met, so we have one animal that we did, like that we have together currently. So, but before he had her and I had my other animals, so then I had Fester. And Fester, he is, I want to say he's about, what is Fester? Okay, so Fester has to be about 8. So Fester is about 8 years old. And he is a Bambino Sphinx cat. If you don't know what that is, it is a like naked Sphinx cat, but he's got like he's got short little stubby legs, so he's also got like munchkin cat, like a hairless munchkin cat, if you could imagine. I'm pretty sure that honestly if he would like had hair, he'd probably be like tuxedo colored. So, but yeah, so that's Fester. And then I have Bug. Bug is our parrot, and he is super sweet. He's super cute. He's actually just turned, I want to say he just turned 6 this year. So that's super cool. He is a parrot. He can talk. He's a Hans Macaw. And he has his own room in our apartment, and keep him safe. And he likes being able to like let himself out of the cage. He's on his jungle gym. He gets to do his own thing. So, and he gets to like hang out and chill kind of by the patio area as well. So I have Bug, and then lastly we have Crucio. Crucio is our Mexican black king snake, and he's a super hungry little cute fat baby snake. So he's all black, and he has like a little white spot underneath his chin, but for the most part, like, he is all black. But the cool thing about the Mexican black king snakes is you turn them and you like shine them on their belly, and on their bellies they'll have like a rainbow kind of effect. So, like I said, I'll be putting in pictures and kind of showcase what that looks like. But yeah, he's super cute. So those are all the pets. I have more than enough pets, and they're a handful. I could tell you that. They're a handful. Good thing me and my husband both handle them. Let's see. So let's go to the next question. And next question says, what is your favorite music? So honestly, I mean, I like all types of music. I like everything from, I don't know, like, I love like goth Victorian music. I love classical music. I love jazz. Um, I love funk. I love just all genres, really. There's probably something in each genre that I enjoy. Folk music, um, yeah, R&B. Like I love it all. It just depends kind of on the artist, like the singer. Depends on, I don't know, kind of more so the tune really of the song and stuff like that. So I enjoy music in general. I can't necessarily choose like an absolute favorite, you know. If I were to like say like a constant peaceful go-to for me is Trevor Hall. So Trevor Hall has an album and it's called Kala, and I listen to that anytime that I really need some like grounding time, some meditation time, just something to kind of, I don't know, remind me, ground me a little bit more to our earth and our other life sources that are out there. Like, it's just very peaceful, very grounding. It helps me relax, probably I would say the most out of normally what I would listen to. When I'm tattooing, also that differs because I could be in the mood to listen to dark classical music. I could also be into listening to like very cutesy lo-fi type music. So it all varies really. I mean, I just enjoy everything, but those are like some of my most listened to things for specific reasons. So let's go to number 7. Um, how many reborns is a perfect amount? So if y'all do like subscribe to me, if y'all are sub to me, hi. Thank you guys for like just supporting me, and I don't know, it's encouraging me to make these videos, and I like this type of community. I like being able to comment on each other's stuff. It's nice. It's really nice, and I enjoy you guys. So thank you. But you guys would know that like right now currently I have Ripley, so I have RJ and I have Casper. And these are like the boys that I would consider that are like in my permanent collection as of currently. So, I don't know. You know, the perfect amount, I think that that's really subjective, but that's why, you know, like doing this video, talking about the questions and figuring out what is it that this particular person enjoys. And I would probably say, like, I really enjoy having my two boys. I think that both of them showcase a lot of different aspects and the different sides of the spectrum of, you know, Casper being a sleeping baby, RJ being an awake baby, them kind of having different color palettes. Like, I just enjoy all of those aspects with them. And so far, I would say 2 for myself. Now, I know that that can change in when or how or why, or I don't know. I don't know if it would, but it could. It very well could. But I think for right now, I'm really happy with my 2 boys and what I have, and kind of, you know, doing the videos in a way, in a sense, creating their little personalities that they get to have. And I just, that's right. But that's right for me. So everybody else is going to be different. But that's right for me right now. That's what I'll say. 2 is right for me right now. That's what I'm going with. And then let's see. Let's go to, do you have a wish list? So by wish list, I don't really know like as to per what directly what that means. But like if I'm assuming like a wish list of like babies that I would want, or things that I would want for the babies, or maybe particular sculpts or anything like that. Um, for myself, I think, it would be really cool. I would like to see, would like to see a Mick in person. I have not seen a Mick in person. I do know it's kind of a little bit of an older kit. I do know that the Mick is like a little bit of an older kit, but I don't know. I mean, I haven't seen a Mick in person, and I'm just so excited for the doll show to just like be able to just see so much different art all in one like location for these reborns all at once. I just think that that's going to be really cool. So yeah, for wish list, I would probably say, the Mick. I had played around with the idea of, possibly in the future being able to create a Finn, the little elf. Oh, I think, is it Finn or Flynn? I forget. Now that I'm on the spot, I'm like, I'm forgetting this stuff. But the little elf baby, and I can't remember the artist's name. I'll probably put it here. But yeah, so that one I think would be really cute, honestly, as like maybe like an avatar type um baby. So like a little like Navi type creature. I think that would be like just fun just to paint, just for fun, like in the sense of character wise. I think that that could be really cute and really just, I don't know, suiting in a way. But yeah, so those are really the things that I'd have on like wish list for like babies that I would like to kind of see in person. But I really don't know. I'm so new to kind of learning all about this that it really, I guess, just depends on what it is that I'm wishing for. Because if it's just stuff for like the boys or whatever, like wish list wise, I won't be having my eyes out for like probably like binkies, probably some other bottles. I know I wanted to kind of check and look around for maybe a bonnet, something like that. I think that'd be cool. But yeah, so those are my things. We only have like a few more questions left, so I know that this video, it's getting longer, but that's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing. If you guys really want to watch this video about these questions, I mean, that's kind of what this whole tag is about, right? It's about these questions. So this says, are you an artist, collector, or both? So would I say that I am a professional reborn artist? Again, as to per what you consider as a profession or professional, that may come with years of experience that I do not have. I definitely would say that, like, I am a beginning artist. I am an artist beginning my journey in reborn painting. That's what I would say. Into, the creation of the hobby. I do collect because I have my two boys. So that would technically make me as both. But you can always check out in my my channel, in the description thing on my actual channel. It will have like my link to my Instagram if you guys ever want to check me out on there. And it is also got the link to my reborns.com, because I am painting some babies that will be up for adoption. So currently right now I'm going to be starting a custom too. So yeah, I'm gonna be having a few babies to do, and So I'm just kind of taking my time. I do already have one baby available. I'm sure that if y'all have been watching me, y'all have checked him out, that little Louie. But yeah, I'm going to be doing kind of some more babies and stuff like that. So I'm going to be looking for, you know, some things for this baby, this custom baby that I'm doing. And I'm going to do a video on what baby that is and like just talk to you guys about it. But yeah, so I'm going to be on the lookout first. But yeah, so I'm going to be on the lookout for some things for that baby at the doll show. So we'll see. And then, let's see, we said, okay, there we are. Sorry, I have them all kind of on a note. Who is one of your favorite sculptors? So, one of my favorite sculptors, I mean, I'm being biased right now because I don't necessarily have experience in physical appreciation per each of whatever sculpts by many different artists, because there's a lot of amazing artists out there. Let's be real, amazing artists. But RJ's artist and sculptor is really one of my favorites. Just the way that he's sculpted. I mean, you guys have seen plenty of videos with him in them. And if you haven't, go back to my channel, go watch some videos with RJ. And I just love his sculpt. I love his hand positioning. It really allows him to do quite a bit for like posing wise. He looks super cute. The proportions on him look really nice. Just everything about him I just really love for the sculpting aspect. As you guys know, Casper is a bountiful baby. He's the Caspian asleep, and he is a bountiful baby. So he does not necessarily have like a sculptor, but Tiffany Andrews is who sculpted RJ, and he is beautiful. So it's hard because if I had to pick a favorite, I mean, obviously I have a custom by Tiffany because I fell in love with the sculpt. I fell in love with the way that it looked on camera. I love even more the way that he feels and that he looks in person. So that's definitely a favorite to throw out there for sculptor Tiffany over at Sweet Sunrise Nursery.